Hello, everyone. Welcome to Celsius 233, your go-to place for fiction book summaries. Today, we will unravel the story within The Warlord of Mars by Edgar Rice Burroughs. The Warlord of Mars by Edgar Rice Burroughs, first published in 1918, is the third novel in the Barsoom series. The story continues the adventures of John Carter, a Civil War veteran who finds himself transported to Mars, known as Barsoom to its inhabitants. The novel follows Carter's relentless quest to rescue his beloved Dejah Thoris, who is imprisoned in the Temple of the Sun. Burroughs' imaginative world-building, vibrant characters, and thrilling action sequences have captivated readers for over a century. Plot summary. In the shadowy depths of the Valley Door, under the moons of Mars, John Carter moves stealthily, his every sense attuned to the trail of the Black Dejah Thoris. For 6 long Martian months, he has haunted the Temple of the Sun, where Dejah Thoris, the Princess of Helium, lies entombed. A single year must pass before the temple revolves to reveal her prison once more. Half that time has already slipped away, and the waiting gnaws at him. Desperation gives way to hope when Carter catches sight of Thoris, creeping through the valley with the sinister precision of a man on a dark mission. Driven by the need to uncover Thoris' intent and fearing for his beloved, Carter follows in silence, keeping to the shadows as they edge closer to the River Is. The River Is, once worshipped as the River of Life, now reveals its darker nature as a passage into the underworld. Thoris glides on its surface in a small skiff, hugging the shoreline. Carter, with his faithful Martian hound, Woola, not far behind, stealthily pushes his own boat into the water, keeping a careful distance. They move deeper into the labyrinthine heart of Mars through a passage beneath the golden cliffs. The phosphorescent glow of the rock provides a faint, eerie light, illuminating the path of the wicked Thoris. Carter watches as the Black Dejah meets with Mad-Eye Shang, father of the Urns. The two engage in a whispered conversation, the substance of which Carter can only guess. Yet the alliance of these sworn enemies is troubling enough. Their conspiracy threatens not just him, but all he holds dear. John Carter trails them, his heart burning with urgency. Thoris and Mad-Eye Shang lead him through treacherous terrain. The passages wind and turn, seemingly endless. The air grows heavy with the scent of decay, a grim reminder of the temple's dark past. He navigates rapids, battles against the river's fierce current, and dodges the dangers that lurk in the darkness. It is a perilous journey, but Carter's resolve is unshakable. His love for Dejah Thoris propels him forward, his mind fixed on her rescue. The temple looms ahead, a fortress of secrets and death, where only the most determined would dare to venture. The Temple of the Sun is a place of torment and beauty. Its revolving chambers are a masterpiece of engineering, designed to imprison those within until a Martian year has passed. Carter knows this is where Dejah Thoris is held, along with Thuvia of Tarth and Fedor, the daughter of Mad-Eye Shang. Finding a hidden entrance beneath the temple, Carter uses a radium torch he took from one of the Therns to decipher the cryptic code guarding its entrance. The door slides open, revealing a spiraling stairway that leads up into the temple's heart. He moves cautiously, every step echoing in the silent corridors, every shadow a potential threat. Inside, he confronts Lacquer and other Thern warriors. They are surprised to see him, but not for long. Carter's reputation precedes him, and they know the blade in his hand is not merely for show. A fierce battle ensues. Carter's sword dances through the air, a blur of motion as it deflects blows and strikes with deadly precision. He forces the Therns to yield, extracting information about the temple's secrets and the plans of Thoris and Mad-Eye Shang. They speak of hidden passages and deadly traps, but their words are laced with deceit. Carter senses the danger but presses on. Time is against him. Deeper into the temple he goes, each chamber more daunting than the last. Venomous reptiles slither across the floor of one room, a writhing mass of death that would deter any lesser man. But Carter is not deterred. He surveys the room, noting the radium lights that form an invisible barrier the creatures dare not cross. With Woola's help, he finds a way across, leaping to a narrow gallery that skirts the edge of the chamber. The next test is a series of spinning, revolving rooms designed to confuse and trap. Carter's keen mind and quick reflexes guide him through the maze, always one step ahead of the mechanisms meant to ensnare him. At last, he reaches the pinnacle of the temple where Dejah Thoris is held. There, in a grand chamber, he finds Thoris and Mad-Eye Shang. A fierce battle ensues, the clang of swords reverberating through the chamber. Carter fights with the ferocity of a man with everything to lose. Thurid's dark eyes gleam with malice as he strikes with skill and cunning, but Carter is faster, his blade a blur of motion. With a final, powerful thrust, Carter overcomes Thurid, sending him sprawling to the ground. Mad-Eye Shang, seeing his ally fall, tries to flee, but Carter's determination is unyielding. He brings the father of Thurns to his knees, ending the threat to Dejah Thoris and all of Mars. In the aftermath, Carter rushes to Dejah Thoris. She is pale, weakened by her ordeal, but alive. Relief floods through him as he takes her in his arms. Her eyes, as brilliant as the Martian skies, meet his, and in that moment, all the fears and dangers melt away. Beside her, Thuvia of Tarth stands, a look of admiration and gratitude in her gaze. Phaedor, who had once been their enemy, now watches in silence, her face a mask of conflicting emotions. The journey back to Helium is long and fraught with danger. But this time, Carter is not alone. With Dejah Thoris at his side and Willa ever vigilant, they make their way through the Valley of Lost Souls, across the desolate landscapes of Mars. The once daunting path seems less so with each step they take together. They encounter tribes of the valley, fierce warriors who challenge their passage, but Carter's reputation as a formidable warrior and the presence of the Princess of Helium ensure their victory. Upon their return to Helium, John Carter is hailed as the Warlord of Mars, a title befitting the man who has conquered not only enemies, but also the very heart of the planet. His bravery and love for Dejah Thoris are celebrated, his leadership securing peace among the nations of Barsoom. The temple's secrets have been revealed, its prisoners freed, and its captors defeated. In the quiet moments that follow, Carter and Dejah Thoris stand together, gazing out over the Crimson Plains. The trials they faced, the dangers they overcame, have only strengthened the bond between them. In the vastness of Mars, they have found a love that transcends the barriers of worlds and the passage of time. It is a love that will endure, a beacon in the ever-changing landscape of the Red Planet. If this book pulled you in, don't stop here. Explore the rest of Barsoom series by Edgar Rice Burroughs. Check the description or search Celsius 233. Remember, while our summaries capture the essence, they can never replace the full experience of reading the book. If this summary intrigued you, consider diving into the complete story, buy the book, and immerse yourself in Edgar Rice Burroughs' original work. Bye-bye, take care, have fun.